Morning, Lauren. What a fantastic discovery coming up here.
Yes,
Sort of
yeah.
mass burial. I believe this is more than second and third phase of burials you find here. Can you just talk us through it?
Yeah, of course, yeah. So what we've got here is a mass interment pit, so you can kind of see, and along the outline here we've got this iron panning, so it kind of goes all the way around in a sort of semicircle to the end there.
And that's that sort of darker
that's that
band
darker
in the yellow
layer
sand.
there, yeah. So when we were higher up, we originally thought this might be a pit, so once I've taken it down, we now realise that it is. So it's a mass interment, as you can see here. So this is all darker staining in the middle, that's all the kind of staining from decomposition. Thinking. So we've actually got, this is the fourth layer down.
Wow.
We've had 13 individuals out here so far, including these ones here. So what we've got here is 4 individuals and 5 in the corner there.
Okay.
So this one here is a juvenile, or a sub-adult should I say, so it's kind of under 10.
Okay.
And you can tell that because the epiphyses haven't fused on these bones yet.
That's about the edge of the bones.
The edge of the bones, yeah. So this is interesting because it looks like this one's being put at the edge of the pit.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
It's on,
Seems to be sort of respecting this edge where the rest of the body is sort of generally sort of an east-west.
Yes, so it's on a different orientation to the rest of the bodies.
Yeah.
We've got another one over here, so this is an adult in the corner here. This one's interesting because it's been cut down at the pelvis by the BT trough, so that's kind of a modern surface that's been put through it. And this one's interesting as well because it's got an extra molar on its mandible. So it might be a sign of pathology, but back in the office I'll be able to look at that more in the lab and see that it's actually pathology.
We're just interested about the numbers we've got in this, because when we dug up here in 2008 we had a couple of mass graves, or multiple burial graves, that get told off of that, but they were only about maybe 4 or 5 at the most, so this is actually...
This is much bigger than what
and
we have found,
it's really intriguing to see, obviously got half of it out, whether there's iron staining and the other half turns out to be something or not.
Yeah, so it seems to be concentrated here, but we might have more burials off to the side there, and once we take it under the spoil heap here as well, we might have more out there too. And it's interesting as well because you can see there's a pair of legs here, so you can just kind of see how they've all been sat on top of each other, and they're all kind of interlapping.
So do you think the feet are this end, or do you think
the feet are just down here where the concrete was, and then the skull and the torso should be just under these individuals here,
I'll be interested to find out if it's only just the legs and just where the legs have jumped in, because it's actually quite slumped in, so it does suggest that we might have some more.
Body there, And over here as well, you can see these two. They're not as good condition. I think that's just because there's been so many individuals in this area. It's created a microbiome when they've been decomposing, and the bone's just gone really soft. So that's more just a body stain for this one. And then over the end there, you can see there's like a juvenile.
And you can compare with that individual with this one that's actually on the sand and on the edge. It's almost in perfect condition.
I think that's because these are outside in the sand, whereas these ones have been kept inside where the iron staining is. And it's kept
something's going on. Well, thanks very much. That's fascinating. Thank you.
Yes.
It is fascinating.